So you knew we had to do it. I'm sure you knew what was coming, but we got to do 7 facts about every Mustang generation. Let's go ahead and hop into it because there's a lot to get to. So back in the car today, and let's kick things off with the Mustang. It's been hinted at a lot of different videos because it's so intertwined in a lot of different things, but nonetheless, just jumping into it with the first gen. So the first gen Mustang, obviously we know a lot about it, but I want to skip ahead a little bit because I think we all know about the Boss 302s. And I don't know if people knew about the 429 Boss Mustang. And the interesting thing about that is that it had 375 horsepower in the early 70s. So it was purely a monster. And on top of that, they only made 899, so less than 900 of these ever made.
Oh, brother!
Gen 2, similar to the Camaro, there was some Euro styling kind of going on. I feel like they might have leaned a little too heavy into that because the Mustang was actually on the Pinto chassis. And if you guys know about the Pinto, it wasn't a very interesting car. I couldn't validate this really as much as I wanted to, but Alejandro De Tomaso, yes, does that sound familiar to you guys, was actually attributed as being part of the early prototypes that were made of the Mustang 2. Body Mustang. I feel like this lives rent-free in a majority of people's minds, especially car folks. And nonetheless, it was a little evolution of the Mustang 2, but definitely stepped it up a bit. I don't think a lot of people know about the Cobra R and the Cobra of the 3rd gen Fox body. And I feel like the big reason that people don't know about that is because apparently there were less than 200 of those ever made. Take 4th gen Camaro versus 4th gen Mustang. I'm taking Camaro all day. I've already established that. SVT reared its beautiful head and gave us some awesome cars. Like I said, the Cobra R, the Cobra, really crazily, the Terminator Mustangs of that later 4th gen Mustang group. So 5th generation, the S197 Mustang was obviously a resurgence back to that retro styling. GT500 really started to come back along in that generation, and we got one of the craziest GT500s ever, which was the Shelby GT500 Super Snake. It was a big step for the Mustang because it introduced things like independent rear suspension. It brought back the turbocharged 4-cylinder with the EcoBoost. Mustang really overtook the rest of the competition, and I feel like personally it stayed there ever since, to be totally honest with you. The Dark Horse lives rent-free in my mind as one of my favorite modern cars to this day. To top it all off, Mustang is taking on the likes of Porsche with a GDT version. And I know you guys have heard a lot about the craziness of that car. That's my thoughts on the 7 facts that I wanted to share about every Mustang generation. Hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments any thoughts you guys have. Nonetheless, look forward to talking to you guys on the next one.